Hi, I'm Eric Summerer, and here's what's coming from the Dice Tower this week.
Hey, this is Tom Vassell, and you're listening to the Dice Tower Network news for March 5th to the 11th, 2012. Well, in the board game industry, there's a bunch of new games that have been announced or released. WizKids has announced the Hunger Games. They actually have 3 different games, a board game, a card game, and a clicks game. So check them out for that. Cosmic Alliance, the latest expansion for the absolutely marvelous game Cosmic Encounter, is now for sale from Fantasy Flight Games. Steel Police has been announced from Portal as a new expansion for Neuroshima Hex. Starship Merchants has been announced from Toy Vault. This is designed by Tom Lemon and Joe Huber. And Asmodee has announced Texas Zombies. This is a horror party game. There's not many of those out there. And then this is really interesting to me, Games Magazine, one of the best magazines I've ever done for puzzles, and they also talk about board games, is going digital, so you'll be able to order them online for a fairly inexpensive price. And Duel of Ages 2 has been announced. Whoa, that's very exciting news. I've known about it for a while, but they've officially announced it's coming out this year, hopefully. You can find all this news and more at dicetowernews.com. Now, we'll be publishing several video reviews this week. Ryan is going to be taking a look at Castles of Burgundy, Quarador, and Epic Spell Wars. Chief is going to take a look at Tumbling Dice. Beth Hiley is going to be reviewing Sealand. And I have a whole pile of games that I'm going through, including Manhattan, Starship Catan, Startup Fever, and the big one that everyone's looking forward to, Rex. In podcasting news, Ludology is released episode 27, where they're going to take a closer look at the very popular game Eclipse and saying what mechanics work and what mechanics don't. Kind of a take back of their older episodes and what lessons can we learn from this design. The Little Metal Dog is released episode number 38, in which he interviews Philip Dubarry, the designer of Revolution and Kingdom of Solomon. Plaid Hat has released episode number 36, where they talk about the crossover between board and video games. Special guest Julian Murdoch from Gamers with Jobs. And the Dice Tower itself is releasing episode 247, in which we're going to do part 1 of our Total Con experience, where we're joined by the hosts from Not Just Another Gaming Podcast, and we talk about quite a few new games we played there, including Rex. And that's about it for this episode. Don't forget, you can donate to the Dice Tower and get dice and cards. You can get promo cards for Plaid Hat Games, Summoner Wars, and for Tasty Minstrel's Eminent Domain. Check out our website, dicetower.com, for more details on that. Thank you, guys. See you next week.
Find all this and more at dicetower.com. See you soon.